A fan wrote a long emotional letter calling herself Speed's #1 parasocial. So, what did he do? He blocked her! Tonight, on WZINX-TV. Let's see what the simulation decided to drop on my lap. Another day, another glitch. Let's get into it. So, apparently, IShowSpeed came across a very interesting fan, and he had to block her ass. I don't blame him. Being a fan is not a relationship, and it shouldn't be treated as a relationship. There's a lot of parasocial obsession that makes people feel like they're entitled to the attention of a creator. An influencer, celebrity, an actor, a model. It doesn't matter what profession. Well, fans are gonna be fans. And some of them are gonna be exactly what it stands for. They're loopy. They're loony. Not all of them, thank God. But there's some of them that are not playing with the full deck of cards. Let me read the article, okay? IShowSpeed blocks fans after parasocial thread about his relationship with Vanessa goes viral. A fan's emotional X thread dissecting IShowSpeed's relationship with Vanessa went viral, sparking intense debate. On June 29th, 2025, oh, actually, this happened last year. My mistake. A deeply emotional fan thread about the YouTuber IShowSpeed and his relationship with Vanessa exploded across social media. What started as a dramatic love letter from a fan quickly escalated into internet-wide speculation about heartbreak and a swift response from Speed himself. And he immediately blocked her. He did the right thing, because that can actually escalate to something deeper and criminal. A lot of parasocial behavior out there is crazy, all right? The fact that Speed blocking her proves that boundaries still matter. And if you're a fan of anybody, respect them boundaries. They're a human being and a person just like you are. How would you like it if someone was intrusive in their personal life? It's none of their business. They need to stop acting as if they're entitled other than what they portray themselves either online or a celebrity. Look at the situation with Jodie Foster. There we go. Jodie Foster, many years ago, when she was young, had a stalker that she almost lost her life, I believe. Let's get into a video about this with Speed.
Did IShowSpeed really just block a fan over a love letter thread that got 11 million views? A fan posted this emotional thread on X, saying Vanessa, yeah, the one from Speed Streams, actually has feelings for him. They broke down every moment like a detective. It blew up. But instead of laughing it off, Speed blocked them. Did the fan go too far, or was it just love?
Yeah, absolutely. He had every right. He did the good thing. He blocked her ass. Good. That's scary. And let me tell you, WZINX over here had his fair share of stalkers. I've had stalkers in the past. I had obsessive people, my fan base. This was years ago. I'm not gonna get into my personal life because that's none of your business. You don't have the privilege to know that. So I had a stalker, a lovely young lady, and she was a lush, a drunkard. It was a very dangerous situation. Not only was it a dangerous situation, but it was an obsession. She posed a threat to my life. Yeah, I couldn't have that. I just couldn't have that. I deaded her. I cut ties with her is what I'm referring to. Nothing nefarious on my part. I gotta make that known for YouTube gods and the algorithm and whatnot. It's a figure of speech. With that said, yeah, it was crazy. I got calls at the station, WZINX. Okay? The station would tell me, keeps calling, keeps leaving these messages. It got to the point where I was getting weird fan mail, packages. Once packages started to come, we wouldn't accept it. This is before Amazon was a thing, all right? This was when we got things post office or UPS or FedEx. Yeah, it's a bit crazy. It was scary. I got my wits about myself. I might be an old New Yorker. That doesn't mean I want to deal with bat crazy. I don't want to deal with crazy. I just didn't want to deal with a nutcase. She wasn't the only one. I've gotten over the years at WZINX at the station that would make a lot of people wonder and guess. I'm not going to get into some of the mementos or gifts that people decided to bestow on ZINX. That is what it is. There's a lot of crazy people out there, my friends. Protect yourselves. Nobody has the right to have a parasocial obsession. The internet rewards emotional overinvestment until it gets creepy. Yeah, that just doesn't fly. I understand why a lot of VTubers out there have their identity a secret. I don't blame them. Look at my guy, Nux Taku. I don't blame him. He says a lot of controversial things. God bless him. I love him. He doesn't need his personal life invaded. Women, even guys, that want to have this weird parasocial relationship. They feel the same way towards a lot of OF models too. I don't understand it. Go seek help. Another day, all right? It is what it is. This is WZINX-NYC. Don't forget to subscribe. It's cheaper than a cup of coffee, all right? Peace.